is baby crazy, and ever since I turned 18, she's always wanted another grandson. And for the past 3 years, I've had her follow me around supermarkets, making sure I'm not buying condoms, send me baby pictures when I'm eating my breakfast. She's even been there at work, in the strip club when I walk in with my mates. And it's not the fact I don't want a kid, it's the fact I'm not ready for one. I mean, I'm still drinking out of bottles, throwing up and falling asleep since I'm not meant to. And that's just on a Friday. And besides, how can I get a girlfriend? How can I have a kid when I can't get myself a girlfriend? And it's not the lack of trying, it's the fact they keep running away. I know I'm not the best looking bloke in the world. In fact, I look like Bigfoot's G-string. But there's no need to run. So I thought I'd try online dating. And for online dating, you create yourself a profile and give yourself a description. So for my description, I put 6'5", built like Johnny Vegas, with a face like this has been slapped with a wet fish. And for my hobbies, I put being a badass by sitting in first class with a second-class train ticket, and then travelling to North to show them what a real hand looks like. And once you filled all that in, you scroll down the list of women, or as other men described it, the wank bank conveyor belt. And some of the women on there are unbelievably fit, and I think, how can you be single? Oh, that's how. You describe yourself as a curvy size 10. If you're a curvy size 10, I'm a slim XXL. Other women remain single on there because they're simply too high maintenance by wanting to be treated like a princess all the time. But let's analyse this for a second. A princess gets taken shopping every day, gets wined and dined in a daily makeover. On my budget, it's Poundland on a Saturday and a drive-through McDonald's. And it's a drive-through McDonald's because I can't be asked to sit somewhere else. Other women on there remain single because they look rough, and I mean really rough. So rough that even Bill Oddie wouldn't go there. Again, I know I'm not the best looking bloke in the world, but at least if you were to shag me, it wouldn't be classed as bestiality. So, after scrolling down the list of women, you eventually come across one that, it seems alright, and you think may say yes. But then you have to deal with the awkward first message. You don't want to seem desperate, but you want to grab her attention, so I think, well, how about a joke? How do fat couples describe their sex life? As having a whale of a time. I didn't get a response to that.
Right, 2 girls choked.
So after many years of trying and persistence, I did eventually manage to get a date, which was brilliant, but I didn't know the rules. All I know is that I shouldn't wear my sex instructor first lesson free shirt. So I sought out some advice. The advice I was given was, pay attention, the advice I was given was, compliment her on her appearance, not her tits, pay attention and listen, and I didn't quite hear the other one. I was too busy thinking about her tits.
Good lad.
And so for the date, we had agreed to meet at Pizza Hut, and I'm waiting for her to arrive, and she comes in, and I'm thinking, oh my God, you're beautiful, you're slim, you're sexy. I wouldn't kick you out of bed if you farted. And then she looks at me and thinks, oh my God.
We pulled about pussy at least.
Yeah, but it smells though, so it's not the best thing to show.
How do you know?
I've tried.
She's left it now.
So anyway, we say hello, we're sitting down the table and we're talking away, and the waitress comes over, and now at Pizza Hut there's 2 things you can order, pizza or salad. So that's pizza or fucking off. Ordering salad at Pizza Hut is like walking to a brothel and shagging an animal. Which I've done. So the waitress goes away to take our order, and to give in our order, and now we're left with an awkward silence. You know that awkward silence where you can hear a pin drop? And I wasn't quite sure how to break the silence, so I farted. Now, this was bad on 2 fronts, because A, she had to sit there and deal with the smell, and B, I turtled. For those of you who don't understand that expression, I shall explain. There are various degrees and levels to this scale that I'm about to explain. At level 1, there's the fart, or as my dad likes to say, a love puff. And then at level 2, there's turtling, which is basically where poo wedges yourself in between your arse cheeks and makes you feel like you're about to give birth. And then at level 3, there's touching cloth, and by that point you may as well just shut yourself. So I excused myself from the table and waddled over to the toilets, and the cubicles were full. I didn't quite know what to do. I was getting desperate. The beast was knocking. So I waddled over into the disabled toilets, and no sooner had my arse touched that toilet seat than someone knocked on the door. "You going to be long?" I wasn't going to be long. It shot out of me like a volcano erupting. And when I came out, she gave me the dirtiest look ever. It was a look of, "You're not disabled. That fucking stinks, and for your sakes I hope you flushed." I did flush, but I left a massive floater as a leaving gift. So I returned to the table, and the pizzas had arrived, and they were massive, and proper massive, that they made me smile. My date asked me, "What are you smiling about?" I said, "I just made room for this." Apparently she didn't need to know that, and I thought caring was sharing. So, but that didn't put her off, and she stayed, and we kept eating our pizzas, and the woman from the disabled toilets walked over with a face like fucking thunder. "You think you're funny what you did in there? Using up all the bog roll and writing, 'Ha ha, now you fucked on the cardboard'?" I wasn't quite too sure what to say to this, other than, "Ugh, did you not wipe your ass? You may want to go and wash your knickers, love. Get brown stain." She stormed off. I turned around, my date had gone. It turned out she could take me farting at the dinner table, going for a shit for 20 minutes, but using up all the bog roll too much for her. I knew she was too high maintenance. Thank you, you've been a wonderful crowd.